Shalom. This is Proverbs chapter 10 and verse 4. He becometh poor that dealeth with a slack hand, but the hand of the diligent maketh rich. Verse 5. He that gathereth in summer is a wise son, but he that sleepeth in harvest is a son that causeth shame. So, Shalom Israel, praises to the Most High Yahweh, Hashem Yahweh Shai. Let's just do our reflection, contemplation, meditation. Okay, so a slothful man will have his meat get rotten because he is not taking care of it. He doesn't give effort towards it, right? He he just lets it rot. You know, when the time comes, his harvest is going to rot. Okay, it's maybe because of um you know he is overwhelmed, maybe because he doesn't have a vision, maybe he's not motivated. There's so many reasons, right? But I think the answer is in the Bible also. We just have to look for it. Okay, this is Proverbs 6 verse 6. Go to the end, thou sluggard, consider her ways and be wise. So us who are slothful, who are sluggard, right? We just got to be, we just have to copy the end, right? And I'll make my point next. Which having no guide, overseer, or ruler, verse 8, provided her meat in the summer and gathered her food in the harvest, right? So we so what I think the message here is to just do what is enough, right? You don't have to know the exact system, the exact formula, the exact ways, right? That's why I think it says here, which having no guide, overseer, or ruler. Proverbs 8 provided her meat in the summer, right? Just do what is meat. Just do what is right. And that is enough. I think one of the reasons why sluggard or slothful people become like that, it's because they overwhelm themselves, and I do understand that life can overwhelm you. That's why I agree that we become unmotivated because of the stuff or the task that is overwhelming, and sometimes it's we don't know how to deal with it, and that's understandable, right? That's why I believe the right answer is to just do what is enough. Do what you can, right? We're not going to be able to know the answers right now, right? Just do what is enough, right? Just do what is meet or what is enough. Okay, let's continue. Verse 9. How long wilt thou sleep, O sluggard? When wilt thou arise out of thy sleep? Right? It's because when we get overwhelmed, like one time I was given a report that I don't know how to solve because a previous coworker just resigned. So um you know I don't know how to deal with it. I don't know the formula for the Excel, and I just slept. You know, when I could just research it the next day, which I am doing. And when we get overwhelmed, we sometimes we just sleep it off, right? But the problem is what? When we do it too much. Let's continue. Verse 10, let yet a little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of the hands to sleep, so shall thy poverty come as one that travelleth, and thy want as an armed. So it's understandable that to be overwhelmed, and sometimes we sleep it off, but we must not overuse it. We must not overuse our sleeping, right? We have to tackle the bigger picture or the bigger problem little by little, right? And do what? What is enough, right? Let's do what is enough. That's all. And you just gotta do it like that, right? Little by little, right? Walk with the Spirit, right? It's one of my favorite verses. Galatians chapter 5 verse 16, this I say that walk in the Spirit, and ye shall not fulfill the lust of the flesh. The urge of the flesh is when you experience something overwhelming, is to sleep, right? And the next day the flesh wants you to sleep. The next day the flesh wants you to sleep, right? And that's something that we don't want to do it, right? That's why it says walk in the Spirit. Do what is enough, right? So we reap what we sow. If we keep sowing sleep, we're not gonna get anything. So always do it what's enough, right? Be like a ant, right? Proverbs 6. Consider her ways and be wise. Verse 7, which having no guide, overseer, or ruler, provided her meat in the summer, right? He just do what is enough. He just do what needs to be done, right? Doesn't have to be perfect. What one of my favorite quotes is, perfection is the enemy of progress, right? So just progress. Do what is enough so that you can progress, so that you can start moving. You can start doing your diligence, right? Don't aim immediately for the perfection, but grow towards it, right? We're going to get what we ask for. We're going to get the wisdom on how to deal with certain problems, situations, conflict, right? And James said, right, let our faith not be wavering or shaken, right? If we pray for the wisdom to solve certain problems, right, we have faith that we will get it, right? Because it's important to fix stuff. So have faith in that, and that keeps you positive, right? So all praises to the Most High, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, for this meditation, contemplation, and strength to do it. Also pray for strength, right? To rise up, to get motivated or have the discipline to do what you need to do, right? Just do what is enough. That's it, right? So thank you, and all praises to the Most High.